Hi, and thank you for your interest in AfilMark. AfilMark creates awesome websites for much of the industry as it relates to non-commerce. So, websites that are made for businesses that do not accept credit card payments within their website. The sales position, as described here, is for over the phone. You'll be calling businesses. You'll be representing AfilMark. In order to do that properly, you need to be on your computer and on your phone at the same time. So you can't use your phone as a browsing device. You need to actually have a screen open. And the purpose of this is that the hardest thing to do is to get someone actually in front of you, that being on the phone, having a discussion. It's a one-shot deal. They are listening to you. The beginning of the conversation is extremely important, and the ability to change gears, the ability to anticipate what it is they want to discuss is also extremely important. So you need to be able to look up information while you're speaking to the customer. The sales position is the highest paid position because it's also the hardest. Your job is to anticipate their needs, feel their pain, help them identify pain, find their pain. That pain would be, why in the world would they want a website? There's plenty of places that are in business that do not have a website. We're giving them the information that would then inform them and change their mind that today, in fact, based on what you said, they actually do want a website. So because of that and your ability to establish rapport, anticipate their needs, reflect them that you hear what they want and that you're going to give it to them, you will earn 50% of the down payment. And you can get them to pay for the whole website, or you can get them to pay for half. You can get them to pay for as little as 40%. But as that commitment is made, you will earn 50% of the committed down payment. So how much you earn is entirely up to you. Why AfilMark? We've been making non-commerce, that means no payments accepted on the website, since 2008. Um, there's a large background behind that. University of Phoenix, web programming, following trends, seeing things as they've changed, and developing websites that are responsive to all devices. We service contractors, small businesses. That would be, and this is ideas of where you would find people to talk to on the internet. Builders, plumbers, electricians, a handyman, a cleaning company, a sewer service, an excavation service, landscaping service, barbershop, hair salon, nail salon, lawyers, dentists, chiropractors. As you start working with these things, you'll see that there's even more people that can be identified as someone who would need a website. The website is there to represent their information about who they are, what they do, perhaps why they do it, how they do it, that type of information. The information that doesn't change real quickly, but also the information that needs to be out there on a consistent, continuous basis for their other ways of communicating that information. In other words, we tie these websites into what we maintain. And what we maintain is search engine and directory listings for accurate, up-to-date information as part of the package. And that would be Google, Bing, Yahoo, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, Yelp, and Manta. So AfilMark makes websites to give people consistent, clear presentation of their information, and websites that work on all devices, and websites that also make sure that it's correct on all the search engines and directories. And we also tie into other services, and that could be both directions. That would be Facebook and Twitter. Why you? Well, first of all, you're still here. That's good. You should like to talk to people over the phone. You should enjoy talking with your hands, even though no one's looking at you. You should be patient, a good listener, a good reflector. That would mean that as you're talking, you get past uh-huh and okay and actually reflect back without interrupting. Oh, I've been building houses for 20 years. Oh, that's great. What kind of houses? That would be an example. You are detail oriented. That would mean that you have the ability to see the bigger picture and complete it. Do they have a Facebook? Do they have a current website? Where else on the web can I find them? And the detail also relates to the pain. And the pain would be their why is your why. You're going to find out why. And why they didn't have a website yesterday is that they didn't know about or didn't think about or didn't remember why they would need it. And you're finding out the why. Misinformation could be why you're finding that their information is inconsistent. You can help them get more business. That's a why. You can help them with what they specifically said. They want to tie into their Facebook page. They want to show specific information. They want to put coupons. They could have, events that they want to share. There's many reasons why. You want them to succeed with that why so that you can succeed. Your interest is protecting their interest. And that would mean that you're accurately recording and reflecting the information on the record that you were for yourself and sharing with us, so that it's made sure that as information is being talked with them by various people, that they're not hearing that we don't know. We need to know the why. This is the most important thing, and that we are going to take care of their why. And back to you. This is the best opportunity for you. That should be your answer after seeing this today. Your priority is to define your open hours and work within these hours. It's up to you what these hours are. But you're going to work these hours to give you the most money. At the end of the day, you're doing this for money. And you want to make sure that you're defining your plan and making that plan and working that plan so that you find that you're being rewarded effectively for your time and that everyone is happy. What's next? Well, if you've heard all this and you're still interested, send an email to Dave Hepfer, DAVEHEPFER, at yahoo.com. In that email, identify who you are, as much information that you feel that we would need to know, what your interests are as it relates to possible customers. In other words, if you have a family and they are in a certain industry, that might relate to you having a how I feel, how you feel, information about how a business works. These could lead to the best type of people that you would talk to, because you can talk to them about their business beyond the website and get to what might help you get some business initially. Tell me how much you want to work, meaning how many hours, what days per week, what time of the day as it relates to USA. And tell me how much you truly need to earn to make this commitment work on your part. And what that means is that if you're working 10 hours and you need $250 for that time, that's a commitment that you're making, that we're both going to try everything we can, and we're going to work to do whatever it takes for you to get what you need, so that you're not just working 1 week. This is ongoing. This is a growing workforce. This is a great opportunity, and we want these things right here, the hours and days and how much you need to earn to make you happy. We need to get this stuff on the books so that you can find your way to being very pleased with the commitment that you're making. Describe to me how you would go about selling website hosting, search engine placement services to a client over the phone. Yes, we have scripts. Yes, we have objections and how to overcome them. But I want you to give me an introduction about your skill level, your insight, and your personality by simply doing something in that sense of describing, as you were talking to a customer, how you would go about it. And the best way to do this is to attach a voice sample of you speaking in a business tone about these subjects. You could role play with a friend, use your iPhone, and then send the file. Whatever works best for you. But what we're looking for is that we both agree and understand that at this point, this is a good match for you, and we have a starting place of who you are in relation to selling these services and how you speak, to see how you would fit into getting that initial conversation going with the customer, which is so crucial. Okay, at this point, you're probably asking, how are we paid again? Okay, the moment a customer has made the initial payment, and that would be they would be paying via a PayPal arrangement. 50% of that payment will be sent to you via PayPal. In the case that they want to send a check, then when that check is received, then you would get 50% of that. Most of the times when a check is involved, they'll go ahead and pay for the whole website. So that would be a check worth waiting for, because you'd be getting 50% of the entire contract. And so I would actually be hoping that people would be willing to send out a check, because your payday is going to be a lot bigger for the time that you took. But in other instances, when they make a deposit, you will get 50% of that deposit. At that point, that would be when we take over and provide the service. You would be called as there was questions, but it would be out of your hands and you've got your money. How the client makes a commitment, meaning the contract, that they've made the arrangement that they're going to follow through, and also how they make the payment as far as actual literal steps, will be discussed by candidates that will be starting work. I hope this gives you all the information that you need to hopefully make a great decision. And I thank you for your time. And we at AfilMark look forward to working with you, and have a great day.